Hey, I'm Hillshum. Welcome to my vlog, episode 9, I want to say, October 5th, 2011. And I'm here to give a tribute today for one of the world's greatest men, Steve Jobs. I don't care what you think of Apple's products, I have many issues with them myself. But beyond that, I have to say that that man's perseverance, on top of his vision and his design sense, completely changed the world we live in. But first, a little bit about him. He was born to a single mother who placed him up for adoption. And her one request was that his parents have a college education. Well, through a series of events, his parents didn't have a college education, but they promised they would give him one. So, 18, 19 years later, Steve Jobs was attending Reed College. On his parents' savings, scraping for money, walking like a couple miles every Sunday to a church where he got his only good meal of the week. Before too long, he dropped out of college, but stuck around taking a few classes just for fun. Turns out that one of the classes he took then, a calligraphy class, was really arguably the only thing he learned in college that made a difference in life. A couple years later, he and Steve Wozniak founded Apple Computer in their garage, a company that is one of the biggest in the world and has changed the way we think about computing technology. The Apple computer, the Apple II in particular, was a huge revolution to computing. Of course, a few years later, through corporate struggles, Steve Jobs found himself kicked out of the company he founded. A moment of huge despair. But what did he do? He kept going. He founded 2 new companies, one of which has become the world's greatest, most renowned animation studio that usually wins the Academy Award for Best Animated Picture year after year after year. In case you didn't know, Steve Jobs founded Pixar. And the other company he founded created a technology that ended up being crucial to modern OS X, the Mac operating system. That company next was purchased by Apple later. Steve Jobs found himself back in the company, became CEO, and created 3 more products that completely changed the computing industry. The iPod, which was not the first digital music player, but had with it a great design sense and the ecosystem of iTunes and the ease of use that provided that really sold it. Second, he created the iPhone, which is really the first smartphone to go anywhere. Total game changer. Arguably that was strong because of the app backend. There's an app for that, as they say. And then of course he created the iPad. Not the first tablet, but the first to go anywhere. And the tablet industry, tablet market, is continuing to revolutionize the way we use computers. Steve Jobs was a genius. He knew exactly how many features to cut out of a product for the sake of simplicity. And that brought computing to the masses, and still is, with the iPad in particular. I'm sad to see this man go. He's done a lot. But you know what? That's the way of things. I wish his family well. And I really hope Apple doesn't completely flop without him either. So long.